I'm surprised Kamala got as many votes as she did, to be honest. Jimmy, what's up, man? Yeah, but I feel optimistic for the future. I feel like good things are going to happen for our economy. I think we're going to be more competitive.
It is my honor and pleasure to introduce to you the 45th and the 47th President of the United States of America.
Hasn't that only happened once before?
Donald J. Trump.
There's like one other president, or at least one where they were president, then they lost, then they were president again. I believe that's happened like once before. Love your content, bro. It's funny. Thanks for watching, homie. The only option in 2020 is Gavin Newsom. Nah. I mean, it's possible, but I feel like the baggage of him being the governor of California is going to be so repulsive to the other side. It's not going to be a good choice. Unless they want to lose again. They should pick somebody better than him.
Well, thank you very, very much. Vice
Girls had the day off school today, so I'm starting a little late. Oh, right on.
Senator Thune, Chief Justice Roberts, Justices of the United States
I like how he
Supreme
talks
Court,
like this.
President Clinton,
President Clinton,
President Bush,
President Bush,
President Obama,
President Obama.
President Biden,
I like how he said Obama.
Vice President Harris,
He hates Obama, dude.
and my fellow citizens.
I feel like he hates Obama
The
less
golden age
now
of America begins right now.
since he's been president. Here we go. She lost so fucking bad. Yeah, we are screwed. I understand how you feel. I'm telling you, it's going to be fine. Just like it was fine last time.
We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves
Obama is chill.
to
I
be
like
taken
Obama.
advantage
I didn't
of
want him to be
any
president, but
longer.
I like him.
During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first.
Worst approval rating of any incoming president. And that doesn't matter. What matters is that the approval rating, the real approval rating is the votes. That's the real approval rating.
Reclaimed.
That's the approval rating.
Our safety will be restored. The scales of justice will be rebalanced. The vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of the Justice Department and our government will end.
We'll see how much he gets done. We'll see.
And our top priority will be to create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free. America will soon be greater, stronger, and far more exceptional than ever before.
Dominic says, C-Lub Cope. I mean, let's try not to do that here.
And optimistic that
let's
we
not
are
gloat.
at the start of a thrilling new era of
Let's be
national
polite to the people that
success.
don't like it and just talk to them about
The tide
it.
of change is sweeping the country.
If they want to.
Sunlight is pouring over the entire world, and America has the chance to seize this opportunity like never before.
My bad. Hey,
But
thanks
first
for
we
understanding,
must be
man. Let's
honest
just try
about
and
the
set an example, you
challenges
know?
we face. While they are plentiful, they
You
will
can do
be
what you want. I'm not
annihilated
going to
by
censor
this
you.
great momentum that the world is
You want to
now
be an asshole to him, go for it,
witnessing
but
in the
I
United
suggest
States
not.
of America. As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair. We now have a government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time stumbling into a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad. It fails to protect our magnificent, law-abiding American citizens, but provides sanctuary and protection for dangerous criminals, many from prisons and mental institutions that have illegally entered our country from
Bro, he
all
said
over
this
the
like
world.
1,000 times.
We have a
I've heard him
government
say
that
it so
has
many times.
given unlimited funding to the defense of foreign borders.
Millions of
but
DoorDash prices open up
refuses to
tomorrow. Oh my
defend
God.
American borders, or more importantly, its own people. Our
DoorDash price
country
just
can
went
no
up.
longer deliver basic services in times of emergency, as recently shown by the wonderful people of North Carolina, been treated so badly.
He's planning almost 200 executive orders today. That's what I heard. It's crazy,
and other
man.
states who are still suffering from a hurricane that took place many months ago. Or more recently, Los Angeles, where we're watching fires still tragically burn. From weeks ago, without even a token of defense, they're raging through the houses and communities, even affecting some of the wealthiest and
Can't wait
most
for the
powerful
DLC in
individuals
2028.
in our country, some of whom are sitting here right now. They don't have a home any longer. That's interesting. But we can't let this happen. Everyone is unable to do anything about it. That's going to change. We have a public health system that does not deliver in times of disaster, yet more money is spent on it than any country anywhere in the world.
That's facts,
And
dude.
we have an education system that teaches our children to be ashamed of themselves in many cases, to hate our country despite the love that we try so
They do
desperately
fucking
to
teach that
provide
shit.
to them.
It pisses me off.
All of this will change starting today, and it will change very quickly.
Shouldn't teach everyone to hate our own place, bro. I grew up being taught to love where I'm from, and everyone should love where they're from.
Recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal.
See ya, Juan.
All of these many betrayals that have taken place, and to give the people back their faith, their wealth, their democracy, and indeed their freedom. From this moment on, America's decline is over.
Let's see it. Show me. I'm hyped about that. Let's go. Show me, though. Let me see it. I got to see it happen. I don't care how much you like somebody. I got to see it. Show me.
Our liberties,
I think that he
and our
will, but let me
nation's
see it.
glorious destiny will no longer be denied, and we will immediately restore the integrity, competency, and loyalty of America's government. Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history.
I agree with that.
And I've learned a lot along the way. The journey to reclaim our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago,
This guy's
in
a
beautiful
badass.
Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear.
That's crazy.
But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again.
I'm not a religious person, but if I were Donald Trump, I would totally be saying the same fucking thing. I don't even know if Donald Trump's religious. It doesn't matter. That's what you say. All right? That's the playbook, I guess. That's one reason why I don't like politics, because you have to kind of like say things you don't always believe
Thank you very much.
to win. But I believe that he just turned his head, you know? I get, you know, like, because like, that's like
That is
changing
why
the
each
direction
day
of
under
human
our
history because of, you know,
administration
doesn't he a
of
hands-off guy,
American
right?
patriots.
God's a hands-off
We will be
guy.
working to meet every crisis with dignity,
Right,
and
Brittany?
power,
Is it
and
God hands
strength.
off? Like he doesn't control
We will
anything?
move
A new
with
follower.
purpose and speed to bring back
I don't know.
hope,
Somebody tell me.
prosperity, safety, and peace for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. For American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day.
I like it. YouTube, there's a Twitch chat just in case the YouTube stream goes down again. Since I'm restreaming news stuff,
It is
they
my
might take me
hope
down.
that our recent presidential
Just throwing it out
election
there.
will be remembered as the greatest
Elon's
and
there.
most consequential election in the history of our country.
I think it is, honestly.
As our victory showed, the
It's a big
entire
deal.
nation is rapidly unifying behind our agenda with dramatic increases in support from virtually every element of our society, young and old, men and women, African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans,
A new
urban,
follower.
suburban, rural, and very importantly, we had a powerful
Dunzo,
win
deep
in
fried,
all
thank you.
7 swing states, and the popular vote, we won by millions.
Yeah, he
of
actually
people.
won the popular vote this time, too, because he didn't win that last time. He won.
To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote.
Bro, all
We
of my
set
black and
records,
Mexican friends
and
or
I will
Latino
not
friends,
forget
whatever,
it.
all
I've
Trump
heard your
supporters.
voices in the
It blew my
campaign, and I
mind.
look
Like
forward to
hardcore,
working
dude.
with
Way
you
more than me. I
in
just
the
like the
years to
guy.
come.
Front doors
Today
unlocked.
is Martin Luther King Day.
Front door
in
unlocked.
his honor, this will be a great honor. But in his honor, we will strive together to make his dream a reality. We will make his dream come true. Thank you. Thank you. National unity is now returning to
It's good.
America.
We need that.
And confidence and pride is soaring like never before. In everything we do, my administration will be inspired by a strong pursuit of excellence and unrelenting success.
We're going to mute real
We
quick,
will not
guys, and
forget
talk to
our
my
country. We will not forget our Constitution.
friend employee.
And we will not forget our God. Can't do that. Today, I will sign a series of historic executive orders. With these actions,
It's
we
in the-
will
the fridge is
begin
in the garage.
complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. It's all about common sense. First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border.
follower. Thanks, Beam. Trump will declassify JFK files. I'll see it when I believe it. If he does, that would be insane. I'd love to know. That would be insane. It's going to be a crazy 4 years. I might end up talking a lot more politics than I ever did before. But I'm always going to be on the side
All
of
illegal
being
entry
chill the fuck out.
will immediately be halted,
On the fuck
and
out.
we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
This is a controversial shit right
We
here.
will reinstate my Remain in Mexico policy.
Is that Joshy Stab? Yep, that is. How about
I
that?
will end the practice
You're famous.
of catch and release. And I will send troops to the southern border to repel the disastrous invasion of our country.
I have mixed feelings about this, but I do want
Under
illegal
the
people not to
orders I
fucking
signed
come in
today,
here.
We will also
That's
be
for sure.
designating the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
I'm all about that. Bro, what if he said, we're going to go fuck up the cartel? That would hype me up.
And by invoking the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, I will direct our government to use the full and immense power of federal and state law enforcement to eliminate the presence of all foreign gangs and criminal networks, bringing devastating crime to U.S. soil, including our cities and inner cities.
As much as you portray it as a villain, he has a hero speech. It's a good
As
speech.
Commander-in-Chief, I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country from threats and invasions, and that is exactly what I am going to do. We will do it at a level that nobody's ever seen before. Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices.
I'm all about all of this
The
if he can
inflation
do it.
crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices. And
I am
that is
concerned
why
about the
today I will
deportation
also
shit, but we'll see what
declare
happens.
A national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill.
There's only so much oil. I guess if we're going to use it up, we might as well use it up now. But we're going to have to figure it out eventually. I'm going to mute and talk to my guy real quick, guys.
America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have, the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we are going to use it. Let me use it. We will bring prices down, fill our strategic reserves up again, right to the top, and export American energy all over the world. We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet.
This is Josh.
That will help to do
He's
it.
helping me out with editing.
With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal,
man.
and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers.
I'm all about that too. I love electric cars. Don't get me wrong. I think they're really cool. We need to keep improving them. But we need options too. It's not quite time yet.
In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice.
Thank you. A choice is nice.
We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens.
I think this is good shit because we need to be competitive with the other countries. We're the big rich one and we're giving away so much.
We are establishing External Revenue Service.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This might be good.
Tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back.
It's a competition. How do we squeeze the other countries? They squeeze us, we squeeze them. That's the way it goes. It's just business.
To our federal government, my administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
Doge. I love Doge. Doge is so fucking awesome. Yes. Yes for Doge. Bro, the government is so fucking wasteful.
After years
I'll tell you a story later.
Of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America.
Yes, thank you. Free speech. People need to have the freedom to say the most disgusting, vile shit. We need that. It's good to have that, to let people do that. Even if you don't like it. I don't like it. There's things people say I don't like.
The immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents. Something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law. This is going to be the most crazy 4 years. And we're going to have so much to talk about. Law and order back to our cities. This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. Thank you. Oh my God, dude. Bro, can we just draw the line at people at tolerating people? Is that enough, right? Toleration? Merit-based. Merit-based, thank you. I like that. This is all my language. As of today, this is the shit I say every day. It will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female. Getting in the way, I don't know, let people do whatever the fuck they want. I'm on the side of freedom with that one. Do I think that shit gets really annoying? Yes. Should we let people do whatever the fuck they want? Yes. Leave them alone. Let them do it.
That's what I
This
say.
week, I will reinstate any service members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with full back pay.
I think we should have had more freedom with the vaccine thing, too. That shit was crazy.
And I will sign an order to stop our warriors from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately.
Specifically what? I gotta know. I was in the military. I'm like, okay, what do you mean specifically?
Our armed forces will be freed to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies.
If there's like some sort of programs in the military that are in the way of what he just said, yeah, get him out. But are they even there? I don't know. I've been out for a long time. I got out in 2010, so I'm out of the loop with the military. But yeah, if there's some shit that's like in the way of like training, and because it's a very serious job, it's not a fucking game.
Like in 2017, we will again build the strongest military the world has ever seen. We will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars that we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into.
Yeah, let's not get into any more wars, but it's also get in like 10 times stronger. Seriously. Like, we always have to get 10 times stronger. That never ends. We got to get 10 times stronger. Time goes by, then we get 10 times stronger again. It never ends. We just need to get stronger forever indefinitely. There is no getting weaker. We always have to only get stronger. As long as we make all that money.
Peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier. I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, the hostages in the Middle East are coming back home to their families.
Oh. Unifying is good, but like there's people that despise Donald Trump so much, it's hard for him to be the unifier. So I think the unifier will come after Trump. Trump's going to do a bunch of shit that's good for the economy, and then someone will come in and unify people together afterwards. At least that would be the best case scenario.
America will reclaim its rightful place as the greatest, most powerful, most respected nation on earth, inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Fuck it.
And we will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs.
The mountain, that's cool. Gulf of America, let's go, dude. All right, well, time to upgrade our globes, bro.
President McKinley made our country very rich through tariffs and through talent. He was a natural businessman and gave Teddy Roosevelt the money for many of the great things he did, including the Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before and lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal. We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made. And Panama's
Bitcoin new high
to us has been broken.
That's why I've been holding mine.
The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated.
Oh,
American ships are being severely overcharged.
I made some money. Bitcoin, let's go.
Not treated fairly in any way, shape, or form. And that includes the United States Navy. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
He's just gonna yoink it, dude. You know what I think that he's doing? He's like literally like just looking at the game of global politics, and he's like, okay, well, Putin's trying to take Ukraine. I'm gonna take some shit too. I don't know. I'm being stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm just like seeing it. That's kind of like what my brain is
my
trying to.
message to Americans today is that it is time for us to once again act with courage, vigor, and the vitality of history's greatest civilization. So as we liberate our nation, we will lead it to new heights of victory and success. We will not be deterred. Together we will end the chronic disease epidemic and keep our children safe, healthy, and disease-free. The United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases our wealth, expands our territory, builds our cities, raises our expectations, and carries our flag into new and beautiful horizons. And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
That's fucking awesome. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Who are we competing with, though? Like, no one can get to Mars like we can. We'd put people over there. Dude, Elon Musk convinced this guy. We're going to Mars. See, you gotta let these crazy people fucking be crazy sometimes. They're eccentric, but they get shit
the
done.
Lifeblood of a great nation.
I'm telling you.
And right now, our nation is more ambitious than any other.
Fuck yeah.
There's no nation like our
We need to be even more ambitious. It's not enough.
Americans are explorers, builders, innovators, entrepreneurs, and pioneers. The spirit of the frontier is written into our hearts. The call of the next great adventure resounds from within our souls. Our American ancestors turned a small group of colonies on the edge of a vast continent into a mighty republic of the most extraordinary citizens on earth. No one comes close. Americans pushed thousands of miles through a rugged land of untamed wilderness. They crossed deserts, scaled mountains, braved untold dangers, won the Wild West, ended slavery, rescued millions from tyranny, lifted billions from poverty, harnessed electricity, split the atom, launched mankind into the heavens.
America's fucking awesome, just
and
saying.
put the universe of human
I'm proud of where I'm from.
into the palm
We did
of
some
the
cool
human
shit.
hand. If we work together, there is nothing we cannot do and no dream we cannot achieve.
We're gonna do it.
Many people thought it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback. But as you see today, here I am. The American people have spoken.
Yeah. Well, let's see it. Everything he says, we just have to see it, right? Let's see how much he does. I think that they genuinely are going to try and do as many things as possible. But we got to see what's up, you know? And we got to see the results. I'm a results guy. I got to see the results.
Before you now is proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best.
By the way, if you guys want to have your chat on the stream, which will be a video on YouTube, you got to come to Twitch.
From New York to Los Angeles.
I'll put the link in the chat.
From Philadelphia to Phoenix. From Chicago to Miami. From Houston to right here in Washington, D.C., our country was forged and built by the generations of patriots who gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. They were farmers and soldiers, cowboys and factory workers, steel workers and coal miners, police officers and pioneers who pushed onward, marched forward, and let no obstacle defeat their spirit or their pride. Together they laid down the railroads, raised up the skyscrapers, built great highways, won 2 world wars, defeated fascism and communism, and triumphed over every single challenge that they faced. After all we have been through together, we stand on the verge of the 4 greatest years in American history. With your help, we will restore America, promise, and we will rebuild the nation that we love, and we love it so much. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God.
A new follower.
So to every parent who dreams for their child, and every child who dreams for their future, I am with you, I will fight for you, and I will win for you. We're going to win like never before.
Sorry, I'm not reading all the chats. I'm just trying to listen to the man talk, so I'm just kind of jumping in between, you know, when people are doing applause and stuff.
Thank you.
It's a good speech so far, though. Motivated.
Thank you.
Make America yet
Thank
again.
In recent years, our nation has suffered greatly, but we are going to bring it back and make it great again, greater than ever before. We will be a nation like no other, full of compassion,
new
courage,
follower.
and exceptionalism. Our power will stop all wars and bring a new spirit of unity to a world that has been angry, violent, and totally unpredictable. America will be respected again and admired again, including by people of religion, faith, and goodwill. We will be prosperous. We will be proud. We will be strong, and we will win like never before. We will not be conquered. We will not be intimidated. We will not be broken, and we will not fail. From this day on, the United States of America will be a free, sovereign, and independent nation. We will stand bravely. We will live proudly. We will dream boldly, and nothing will stand in our way because we are Americans. The future is ours, and our golden age has just begun. Thank you. God bless America. Thank you all. Thank you.
Wow, that was great.